one question. Is that
so
okay?
has she inspired you?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, you get to keep the name.
Okay.
You hold the book.
You hold the book. I'll hold the pen. Whatever you need me to do, I'm here. Okay. Oh my gosh, my heart is beating, and it's not very often when I am doing my videos that I feel so excited and inspired. So I'm, as you know, Elaine Shannon, the Empress of Inspiration. That's how excited I am. And I'm here with Jack Canfield, who, when I read the Aladdin Factor, when I left the bank after a really bad job, you inspired me to move on. So can I ask you one quick question?
Sure.
What has inspired you at a hard time in your life?
Wow. I would say, I've been inspired like just every day. When you write Chicken Soup for the Soul books, we've published, I think, something like 22,000 stories. And every day I would come home inspired by somebody who'd sent in a story. I'd probably say one of the most inspiring stories is about a guy named Roger Crawford, who was born with, I forget the name of the disease, but it meant that he had like one finger on his right hand. He had a finger and a thumb on his left hand, and his left leg was amputated from the time he was about 11 because they were so totally the wrong size and to make him balanced. And Roger went on to become a tennis star. He actually was the captain of his tennis team in college. He played football. He is a professional tennis pro and a speaker, married to a beautiful woman. And when I read that story the first time, then I actually met him and heard him speak at a conference. I just thought, what is my excuse? I have none. Here's a guy who takes a tennis racket that Wilson makes. It's got a little V right at the end of the head. Puts his finger through that, wedges the handle down here next to his arm, and goes out and beats. The only guy that ever beat him in college was John McEnroe.
Wow.
And to play with an artificial leg, and he said, I would rather have 3 fingers and a positive attitude than 10 fingers and a negative attitude. And so that's the thing I would say to everybody. If you want to be inspired, do read stories of people that have overcome obstacles. We did a book called Chicken Soup for the Unsinkable Soul. Every one of those people, you would think it would sink the average person to have to deal with what they dealt with. A woman who lost both of her hands and then got prosthetic devices, brushes her children's hair, drives to work, makes a living. So I just think it's important to keep inspired. And so the work you're doing is great because people need inspiration. Inspiration without techniques is going to make you frustrated, but techniques without inspiration is going to make you boringly successful and not much fun to be around and probably not you don't want to achieve much. So I really want to encourage you to combine the two. Read this book, work with her, you're going to have everything you need.
So here we go. No more excuses from Elaine Shannon and
Jack Canfield.